Li sento manus te, Kallinamar, Irkantme, Serafina bellica irkantme, Ci vorrà futuri be, De carame, Io non smuge, Elettroigo, mi canto mai, Inamorito, si giaerai. Allegro vendido, por lento más, lontesa tú, lisando amor. Allegro vendido, por lento más, lontesa tú, lisando amor. Oh, lisando amor. Lisando amor. Serafina bella. Serafina bella, attraversai mugiame, richiaver tu, Silvia Scomer.
Leo is here, the Lion of Judah, which came from the word Jew, which resides on the right side of Israel, which is the subjective right side philosophical mind, the higher mind. And we love to sing and dance because everything is well and good. Finally getting out of the old energies of April and Gemini and questioning and what did I do? Where am I going? Can I really get there? And now stepping into Leo saying, it doesn't matter what I do, I'm going to be successful at it. Whatever, I know opportunities are coming my way because I've done the work. And Leo's spiritual will is here and will be done. And in the process, we're getting out of our comfort zone, looking at all these different aspects. My chart, you can see, is very complicated. My little Chrissy's been challenged with the North Node and my South Node, opposing the South Node and my North Node, which is where we're going, where we've been. And Chiron being here in my midheaven in Aries, which is communication. And so I teach birth charts. I like to interpret birth charts. I'm a rising Leo. My children were Scorpios. And Mercury has just stationed to go direct after being in retrograde, where we had been rethinking all of these things, slowing down, maybe delays in travel or communication, wanting to communicate with others, and having this thought process. Now Mercury is being released at 23 degrees of Cancer. And in retrograde, it just appears to be moving backwards in the zodiac, but it's actually moving closer to the Earth, creating a bigger impact. So we feel the effects of Mercury even more. Networking, communication, efforts towards goals, curiosity, embracing the unknown, and also being trine to Neptune, which is awesome. Trine to Neptune is a very good thing. Positive movement, could have dreams about maybe past relationships. Oh man, that makes so much sense, because I swear every night I'm like having a different ex-boyfriend in my dream, and like I'm forgiving them and everything's okay. I wrote this down last week. So that's crazy. So Mercury opposing Pluto, I have that we're not caring what other people think. We might be jumping the gun maybe to some of the things we say if we have a little harsh opinions, and maybe not listening to others as much and having that open mind, because now we're like, we know what we want. Spiritual will of Leo is here, and we're definitely clearing up these past chaoses or relationships or any reciprocity that hasn't been given, this equal give and take. Uranus square the moon and all these past emotions. Uranus is our liberator at 6 degrees of Taurus, which 6 degrees of Taurus is that reciprocity, is that equal give and take, is that for the long haul, what Taurus is. He likes nice things. This is monetary value, something in your home that makes you feel secure in that way too. Could be a new car, but the North Node in Cancer is bringing us back to our home state, where we've been nurtured, the foundation of our soul. So, which really is what are we coming home to, right? Which those relationships, we have the eclipse out, and which ones are starting new now in Leo new moon. After we had all these eclipses in July, another moon. This is liberating. We're like, let's do something different. We're getting out of our comfort zone. And Mars is on board, trying Jupiter. Jupiter, our envisions, what's possible, our worldview, our optimism, our wisdom, our idealism, opening up to adventure and opportunities. And Mars is usually our conflictual, what we say is, the god of war. But at 19 degrees of Leo, almost entering into this third decan, Mars, trying Jupiter, is saying, I'm going for it. These are my desires. Could be sexual desires, as Mars is actually the higher mind of Scorpio, being that sexual transformation. So, just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. Beautiful time to get out and embrace this new moon. Neptune 18 degrees sextile Pluto. We're going to have some peace through this transformation, accepting and forgiving all of the things of the past, things that we couldn't change, any kind of death cycles. Oscar, that is coming! That's my new ringtone. It's Eddie Murphy. Because I have a good sense of humor. So I have the best ringtones. Okay. So Saturn, 18 degrees Capricorn. Saturn is our time, is our karma. We're again back to these numbers of accepting endings and new beginnings, desires for change, our endurance through those desires, and making those changes, the hard work, the discipline, remaining positive with sextile to Neptune, Saturn is. So when you understand the stories and how they affect us, these are just, they represent our conscious mind as a collective. They represent us and they show us what we're going through. We're not predicting the future. We're saying this is what we're recognizing within ourselves and what stage, how we move forward. And so I'm really excited. I hope you're as excited as I am to get in some new energy, to be able to put this past behind us gracefully and embrace the unknown, embrace new opportunities with full spiritual positive will of Leo. And I'm just so excited. I hope you guys, if you need any help with birth charts, anything like that, I hope you got something out of this. Okay, so I hope you enjoy. Have a beautiful day or night. The new moon energies for the next 2 weeks here, coming into our full moon. What are we going to create now? What are we going to see come to manifestation and fulfillment, and emotionally, physically, and I'm so excited. So I hope you are too. Finally, here we go, Leo no moon. Peace out.